What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good? I was debating on what I should play, God of War right now or GTA, and I'm like, yo, I gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna do about God of War because it's gotten to a point to where I cannot get past a certain part. So. Oh my god. Yo, this dude. This dude. Yeah, that's hilarious. That's... Hold on. Okay. No time in the world. Look at TikTok later. So yeah. But yeah, I'm. How's everyone? I hope everyone's day going well. I decided to do a little bit of soul searching last night, and I found some very key things that I'm going to use here in the next started as of this morning. So yeah, so everything's just fine though. Everything's just fine. I'm gonna you know what I mean, everything's just fine. Everything's gonna be all right. Regardless of who's with me or not, everything's gonna be just fine. Besides, there's good people I know that's probably gonna stay where they are soon. You know, when it comes to being friends with I. I need to find something different to do. Well, first of all, let's go. Let's go to the. Stop it. Let's go to the. To the clubhouse and see. What there is in there. You know what I'm saying? Like what, how much stuff I've racked up because I don't really pay attention.
Let me know.
As much as I used to. So find something new to drive in. So
It's on the way.
THRU1.
I'll get back to it.
So let's be cool. Well, about the time I have left with a lot of things, patience for a lot of things, or it's very. Hold up. This car is so weird looking. Is it weird looking? You know what I'm saying? It looks cool, but it's weird. Let's be real. It's very weird. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I guess as you know, there's the one things I want to talk about is we're human beings, right? We're human beings. Some things seem so unreal. You know what I'm saying? We attach ourselves to some things that, in reality, if it doesn't work out at the end of the day, you know what I mean, with the things we attach ourselves with, it's going to hurt us. Whether we try to hide it, whether we try to cover it up, whether we try to be angry or be sad or feel those feelings that we need to feel. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna feel weird. You know what I mean? It's gonna feel very unwanted. You know what I mean? You're gonna probably you're gonna feel those times of great stress when it's something that you're gonna feel it. It's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? The emotional state of everything. It's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? It is. It just is, and that's all right because it's natural. You know what I'm saying? It's meant to be felt. You know what I'm saying? It's getting through it part that you wanna look forward to. You know what I mean? Breaking away and putting away something that you love so much, it's not an easy task. You know what I mean? You gotta test your might. You know, and the only way to test your might is to just bear through it. Bear with it, man. Bear through the blows and the pains. Bear through the things that they feel like you don't know, but you do know. You know what I'm saying? Bear with it, man. It's the only way you get through it. Yeah, it's the only way. Yeah. So it's be strong in the Lord. It's, you know, not everyone's and everything is meant for you. Before you continue with that, oh, nightclub jobs completed 242. Nightclub earnings 2 million. Wait, oh yeah, that's okay. Then it's like 600. I wish you could save up all that money you got in the thing, but you know, instead of taking it out in short bursts, but you know, GTA, if we earn too much money, it causes trouble for them, because you know they're like milking the game as much as possible. So, but yeah, there's a cause and there's an effect. You know, not everything is meant to be. I guess you could say risk free, if that's the best way to put it. It's not really meant to be risk free. None of it. You know, not everything is supposed to be meant to be risk free. You know what I mean? If it was meant to be if everything was meant to be risk free, I mean, when you think about it, when you go on a deeper term of it, you know, it's pretty. You know, we wouldn't have things such as money. You know what I mean? Because risk free equals free atmosphere, free everything. You know what I mean? The word free, even the word free comes at a price. You know what I mean? You're not gonna step in no place and get nothing free. And if it is free, it's tiny and useless. If I'm being honest with you. You know? The only time I feel like the word free is useful is when a friend gives you a gift. And sometimes even that comes at a price, because you know what I'm saying, you know, that could be used against you later. So which is a very cautious way of thinking when you think about it, because that means every little thing that everybody does or does for you, you're cautious about it, which means you can never really truly feel grateful. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't want to really live my life like that. Time and time again, and it's like, what have you learned from the situation, you know? It's like, well, people are assholes. I'm not crazy, and as far as the rest goes, the rest is history. You know what I mean? I mean, really, there's only certain things I can learn from certain situations. You know what I mean? You know? Certain situations. Hold up. Mm-hmm.
哎呦 and generous tithing have come through.
Starting
They can't
time now.
incarcerate me. I'm on a hit TV show. You gotta get away from the police. Social media will crucify me.
Let me call him back. Hold up. So, why not? Little van. Yeah, but if free was as half as what is worth, it'll be a crazy, beautiful thing, a revolutionary thing, I should say. Cause this is how crazy it sounds. You know what I mean? Imagine the world free, risk free. It was like a free risk. You know what I'm saying? You know, no, everything is so. It almost forces you to be cautious about stuff. Unfortunately, you know what I mean?
I tied 10% to the Epsilon program. I've done my part.
And time and time again, you think, oh, you know, you think. It's, you know, it's crazy. No, it's the worst. The worst part about it, it's just like we live. It's like everything's the opposite of what it's supposed to be right now. You know what I'm saying? The intelligent people who further realizes the bullshit that goes on around you are the people who are normal. You feel me? And the people who think it's alright to do the same dumb shit that they've been doing, they're the ones who feel like it's like alright or funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you'll be amazed of how many people will come at you and say that you're crazy for speaking the truth about something, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you're supposed to live in fear your whole life about what the world thinks of you, or what type of jobs you can get from being quiet, or what type of life you can have from saying certain things. Like it's been the most obvious bullshit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like there'd always be somebody to say, "Oh, you gotta watch what you say." What you mean? I gotta watch what I say? Honestly, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be quiet because it could probably affect me in the long run. You know, like with anything I say, you said in a arrogant way, or you said in an intelligent way. You feel me? That determines the thing. That's determines each. If everything was peaches and cream, you know what I'm saying? Some of the people who have it good wouldn't have it good. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real with you. A lot of people who have all the money in the world thinks just as worse as anybody you know. You know what I'm saying? They do. You know what I'm saying? They think things that they feel like they shouldn't say, but they want to say. It's just, at that point, I mean, you got money beyond comprehension. You know what I mean? You do. It's true. It's you know, me, I have nothing to lose.
Bro, not everyone want to listen. MOGI.
I generally don't really have much to. Oh shoot, I didn't even realize I had anybody in the conversation. I'm sorry. I don't really have nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that's how I'm thinking about it when I really think. But then again, I guess the point is that I have nothing much to gain from it as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's be truthful here. You can't really gain much. You know what I'm saying? You can't really gain much from it. You can't. It's obvious. Oh no. But oh, what's up, Buster? I'm sorry, bro. I wasn't hearing. I don't know. My text to speech is kind of late. But yeah. Not everybody is going to listen. Everybody, and that's all right. You know, not everybody's supposed to listen, and that gives motivation when people don't listen, and the truth gonna come out eventually. It always does. It always comes out. You feel me? Let's go. I'm cracking some 30-ish. Oh crap. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, we're gonna change my YouTube channel. I'll change it back when I'm feeling a little bit more festive with being I guess trying to find new members for the nation, more stable members, I should say. You know what I'm saying? So whenever that happens, then I'll let you know. You know. Oh yeah, congratulations to Wesley, the Psycho Gamer. He got monetized on TikTok, and look, if y'all know what type of money y'all can make on TikTok, you know that your boy about to be putting on the show, because you know what I'm saying. You know, monetization is something big if you're on any type of big platform, because that's people make living. They make livings off of it. You feel me? And from the
I
very
hope it
gist
does
of it,
soon,
man,
bro,
like
cause nobody thinks for themselves.
look, from the gist of it all, bro, like when you think about it, like dudes get mentions, they get all type of stuff. So yeah, nobody does, nobody do, bro. And that's a good point to make too. Like, it's hard for people do the most foolish shit for what reason, I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody is going off of everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You look at these bad bitches per se. Okay, nah, bad bitches per se. And guess who they talk like, dress like, and mimic after? It's either Nicki Minaj or Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion. You feel me? That's what that is, bro. Nobody can think for themselves. A lot of men following after Kevin Samuel. You feel me? Like all, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody can think and do for themselves no damn more nowadays, bro. And it's so sad. It's sad and pathetic, bro. It's sad and pathetic. It really is, man. This shit is so unlikely. It's so unfortunate. I'm sorry. It's very unfortunate. You know what I mean? It really is. Oh, shoot. It's so unfortunate, bro. I'll tell you the truth. Oh shoot! I didn't know this could break. Yeah. Wait a second. What the hell? Oh. Once everyone everybody gonna be learning their lesson real soon. Real soon. Real soon, people gonna learn their lesson, bro. Shoot, I'm gonna isolate myself from everything. Like I got no choice but to isolate myself from if I'm thinking in reality. You know what I mean? Like you gotta realize, like there's a lot of shit on the board right now, and as far as right now, a lot of stuff is going, I guess, my way. You can say it's going my way, so I'm gonna keep it that way. You know, no more resetting history as we all know it, because that's what that's what it is. Like it's like a constant reset of everything I've been through once before. You know what I mean? It feels that way. It feels that way. Oh man, brainwash, especially with this Biden thing, bro. It was the biggest display of God knows what. Like, dog. Like, if you see the down, if you can see the downfall of everything right now, bro. When I tell you, like, you know, when one part of economic at the when one part of the economy breaks, it's like cause and effect. It causes the other parts to break, right? So when you think about it, when you really think about it, it's kind of crazy because like gas is high as hell right now, right? Y'all know, like if y'all anywhere in the south or probably even in the north, gas is super duper high right now. Like it takes like more than 50 or 60 or even $70 to fill up your tank. Like that's nuts, right? And the effect on it is now grocery prices are going up higher, right? A lot of y'all don't know this, but Biden, what did he do? The HBCU colleges, the historic black colleges, they're about to be heavily like um like Biden's finna take up damn near all their money. You know what I'm saying? The cap space for the HBCUs are around 42 trillion, I believe, or billion or trillion, I forget. I think it's billion. I'm sorry. And when after Biden is done poking his fingers and stuff, it's going to be around 2 billion, I believe. You feel me? So even and guess who gave HBCU all this funding? Donald Trump. So when you think about this way, let's be truthful here. It wasn't the stuff that Donald Trump was doing that made a lot of intelligent black people hate him. It was the banner that was displayed. You feel me? A lot of racist people came forth when Trump came into office. You feel me? It was terrible. It was like a bad day, something out of a nightmare. Like something out of a nightmare. You know what I'm saying? It was truly something to behold. And racist people loved it. They loved this man. I'm like, yo, and the fact that as far as my knowledge goes, I don't know if Donald Trump denounced it, but I mean, from my knowledge, he's never denounced that bullshit. You feel me? He never denounced it. You know what I'm saying? And one of the biggest reasons I feel like he knows the shit's going on, he knows it. And he knew it was going on, but he never did something. He never did anything about it. You feel me? And that's because he wanted to stay with the support. Most of Trump's support was a bunch of racist folk. You feel me? And then all the controversy came after that. And then there was the black folk who was with it. They were with it. You know what I'm saying? I still remember that guy, one black guy. That guy, he was making videos and looking at these black people getting killed by police, and he was saying everything the racist people were saying. You feel me? And he was smiling and giggling about it, bro, and thinking that shit was cute. He thought it was cute, bro. And I'm like, wow. You see why a lot of black people are angry right now? And I wasn't really going. Hold on, I'm gonna look at the conversation in a minute. I wasn't really going for it. I was like, yo, like, what in the world? Like, what is going on, bro? Like, these people don't have no type of nothing. Yeah, bro. Like I was as to shocked to see so many like people become desperate. I guess you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? This like it's crazy because you don't have to go through hell and hot water to see why people do certain things. You know what I'm saying? People are doing things for all type of like clout, all type of fame and money and clicks and views. Like it's disgusting, bro. And when you look at it all, like when you look at it all, it's all cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? Trump supporters were so bad that people were ready. Even the people became ex-Trump supporters. That's how bad the racists was. Now I'm not gonna say every Trump supporter was racist because that wasn't the case, but even some of the Trump supporters were the ones that wasn't racist and were more into his economical gain. His bro, get away. Bro, they were so desperate to get Trump out of office that they said to hell with this. You feel me? To hell with this because he gives them all of the stability. Oh no, I'm about to fail this mission, aren't I? Okay, never mind. It's just that's no fight. He gave all these dudes the hype and the like the okay, you got the goal to be as racist and as disgusting as possible. You got it. You can do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. It's all cool as long you know we're gonna have everything. We're gonna have all the economical, we're gonna make all the right economical decisions. We're gonna make all the right moves, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all could be as rowdy, y'all could be as disgusting as y'all want. You know, just keep supporting me. That's what Trump message did. That's the only message he sent out to people. You know what I'm saying? And was it worth it? Hell no. It was not worth it. You know what I'm saying? People booted his ass out of office as quickly as he came. One of the first presidents in a long
It's only going to get worse
one of the
before
first
it gets
presidents in a
good.
long
Social
time
media
I have
downfall.
ever seen leave on the first term after the first term, bro. I haven't seen that in a long time, bro. Although all these presidential figures are puppets, and when it comes to what it is, some of them have a significant amount of say so, and when they realize the power they possess, whether they gotta go, it doesn't matter if it has to go through something else or not. You know what I'm saying? These other people are just as disgusting as they are. You feel me? So puppet or not, they still have all of this going, all of it going. You feel me? And we are literally on the back burner. You feel me? Hold up. Before it gets good, man. Oh, bro, social media and the media in general, bro. Because people believe anything the media says nowadays, bro. Them COVID, I feel like you know this too, Buster. All them COVID so-called results and stuff were all, most of them, more than half of them were fake. You feel me? There, people were getting sick from the flu and every other little big disease, and they marked it as COVID just because. You know what I'm saying? Is it me? Are these people, are these federal people trying to strike fear into the parts of others? You feel me? For what? I don't know. You feel me? Because fear doesn't make things better. Fear only makes things worse when it comes to people fighting back. You know what I'm saying? You could look. A restaurant and workplace could have as many mandatory vaccines as it when they're not even disclosing people who are dying from the vaccine. That's the thing too. People are dying from the vaccine, bro. You feel me? COVID isn't even, it's not even really a thing. You feel me? Honestly, some many people, they catch it and then they catch something or they get some type of symptoms and then they start to wonder. You know what I'm saying? And they start to be like, oh man, I got COVID instantly. That's how deep and how far we fallen. You feel me? Because as soon as you got a fever, oh man, I think I got COVID. Oh man, I think I got COVID. Like, Negro, chill out, calm down, bro. When I tell you that the 9 times out of 10, you probably don't have COVID at all. You know what I mean? It's probably a simple fever. You know, I understand people's reluctance and people's urgency. You know what I'm saying? But it's getting to the point where that's all people do, right? That's all people do is talk and cry about stuff that honestly just makes no sense sometimes. Like that's the truth be told. Like, I've never seen so many people fall in the hands of something that sounds like bullshit. It's because most of it does. Like, most of it does. Like, it does. You know what I'm saying? It does sound like bullshit when you hear from these people's mouths. The news, you can't trust nothing on the news anymore. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's trying to get the best story. No, they're trying to get the most. They're doing what they're doing for some type of income. You feel me? If money ain't involved with a lot of these people nowadays, then it ain't worth talking about. You feel me? I forget how many women have been missing. How many black women have been missing? Little girls and women have been missing between the last 2 years. You feel me? I'm talking about in the hundred thousands now. You feel me? A lot of, and I'd say more than 50K of those haven't even been found yet. So if we getting kind of ignorant here, a little nitty gritty, all these the men in blue, the people who's meant to so-called protect us, which they fail epically every time. Only a very few amount of cops are, I guess you could say, good guys. You feel me? Nowadays, you're not gonna find them a lot like they used to. You feel me? You're not gonna find them. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get on that too. One of the biggest things I've wondered is why the hell can these dudes sniff out a drugs or some type of drug trade, but they can't stop this human trafficking BS. Hell, for all we know, a lot of them could be involved in this trafficking stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because that's been the memo. I'm looking forward to seeing what what R. Kelly got to say about the rest of these rappers, because I know for a fact that some of these big name people, oh yeah, they've been involved in some of this disgusting stuff. Oh man, and when it comes out into the light, oh bro, now the people who's been thinking the same thing I'm thinking, they ain't so crazy now, are they? You feel me? And even just the fact of the matter that R. Kelly himself said this out of the blue. Oh yeah, y'all better prepare for a show. This man, you feel me? If R. Kelly said, if I'm going down, they going down with me. You feel me? Yo, I switch to like. Yeah, but it's crazy, bro. I don't be trying. You know, I swear to you, I've deleted Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I deleted all that stuff for a certain amount of time because I'm just sick of hearing all the BS on it. You feel me? You know what I mean? I be trying to look for some good stuff on social media nowadays. You feel me? And when there's no good stuff, it's just like, you know what? I don't even want to be on it no more. It's just not, nothing's good comes of it. Nobody does anything special. Besides if it's something that doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Not to knock the good stuff, because there's some good things. You know what I'm saying? But when was the last, Buster? When was the last time you heard something benefiting us as a whole, as a community? You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? In the best of its ability. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the stimulus didn't benefit all of us, because you think I got any little stimulus checks? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? 23, and I gotta have everything. I gotta have this, that, and the third, just to get some money from some government, right? You feel me? Like, I have not had seen one thing to benefit us as a whole community, as a black community. Nothing. Nowadays, all you hear about is the men and women war. That's what you hear about. Yeah, I hope it does too. Bro, all we hear is stuff that we really aren't supposed to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, we take so much shit for granted. You know what I mean? We're only gonna hear the stuff that they want us to hear. You feel me? That's the worst part about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's disgusting. It is really gross. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because there could be something brewing right below our feet, and we are not told about it, because these people value their money and their secrecy over the lives of other people.
Pearl's tribe of money rules.
COVID. Do y'all really think that COVID was just an out of the blue thing? No, COVID was a planned thing. You feel me? Actually, question be told, I don't even think COVID really came from China. The whole story of how COVID started is so BS to me. You know what I'm saying? Because afterwards, plans went on to make it one of the most shocking feats I've ever seen when it comes to striking fear in the hearts of human beings. Like, it is crazy. Right, bro. It's also how, and where, bro. And crazy part is, money is literally the root of all evil. The roots of all evil now. You feel me? Money is so accessible now. You feel me? I'm sorry, not accessible, but it is hard. Well, it's hard for it to be accessible, but it is so. It comes from all types of things now. You feel me? And no matter how down and dirty and disgusting it is, there are going to be people who are going to try their best to acquire it, no matter what. No matter what, they'll try their best to acquire it. You feel me? And I'm not one of those people. You know what I'm saying? I do YouTube, no matter how much I get stuck on the YouTube thing. I do it because I like doing it. It's fun to me. You feel me? I get to have conversations with you, Buster. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I see you've been doing good lately with your on your side of things. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I haven't really been in contact with anybody as of late. You know what I mean? I've texted Wesley a couple times too. You know, but I haven't really been playing with any of you guys for a while. And honestly, for one part of it, I don't know why I really stopped. Honestly, I was just, for the most part, I tried to you know, do stuff on my own. You know what I'm saying? And for a little while because I had to try it, you know what I'm saying, make something of my own for once. And honestly, I just need some type of help when it comes to this stuff because, you know, content is kind of hard to come by nowadays, you know what I'm saying? you know, gaming is one of the most profitable things you can do on YouTube. One of the biggest reasons, one of the biggest things is that you gotta be inspired. You gotta be inspired to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a nuts thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be inspired by somebody. And my inspiration was Corey Xkinchen, you know what I'm saying? But whew, got a long way for something like that to happen. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Is it like a lack of motivation to do it, or it's like you've been feeling like kind of like depressed? You know, let's talk about it. Hold on. You can talk about it. You can talk about it, Buster. Trust me, because around here, it really be what I be wanting though. You know, it be like when you come around this channel. You know what I'm saying? You got something to talk about, bro. Look, matter of fact, Buster, you could even add me to a party. Or add me back. I don't know if I'm still friends. I remember us. The last thing I remember us doing was getting into a fight with the groups, and that shit went sideways. I was pissed off. I had unadded every damn body. But you know what I'm saying? I'd be like that sometimes. I get pissed off pretty easily, especially when people are at my throats being pissed off. So. Hold on. Oh no, not that same party. I'm just talking about just with you folks. But I'm pretty sure that party is dead. Considering the fact that Wesley's inside of college now, and honestly, there's, you know, having everybody else as far as it goes. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what they've been doing on their own? But motivate. You know, motivation. It's a doozy. It's kind of a doozy sometimes. Because motivation, you look at it to come from various things. You know what I'm saying? The chance to want to do something great for not just yourself but for other people as well. I feel like one of the biggest parts of why your motivation is probably shot is because when you do YouTube, you do it to look to inspire and to want to have fun with others. It's for other people. You feel me? But when those people are, I guess you can say, when those people are, it's hard to say. When those people are, I'm not gonna say denying it, but when those same people are brainwashed by the world itself, you know what I'm saying, and giving all their time and all their efforts to people who just don't mean as good as you do. Because let's be real with you, a lot of times when you think about when you're doing stuff from YouTube, or from a YouTube perspective, you know, it takes you to get to at least 10K to be considered as relevant. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like if we're being honest with ourselves now, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real, but it takes you to be relevant when it comes to, like, from the YouTube algorithm and system. It takes about 10K for you to be relevant. You feel me? And like, that's hard. You feel me? Where you at right now? It's hard. That's impressive. You know what I'm saying? You're the only friend I know who has that amount of bananas or subs. You know what I'm saying? And and your content is nice. It's a nice thing. Your content is you know, I look at it, and though you haven't posted like that, it's still like, you know, this, when you look at it, it's like something you want to do. You feel me? It's, you can tell it's something you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's easy to want to make a living off of something like that. I mean, you've seen. I think you've seen the Twitch leaks as of late. If you've been in any type of social media, the Twitch leaks, bro. You see how much they're profiting off of their content alone, and that's just content alone. That's just viewership. I'm talking about 8 million, 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? And half a mil, more than half a mil a month. You feel me? So, bro, like this is very this is something that's accessible to everyone. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, people make it blossom. The people makes it bloom. That's the very hard part about it. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if YouTube and Twitch didn't have these barriers, you could say. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if everything was accessible to everyone. You feel me? We'd all be rich. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all have some type of money to go off of. You know what I mean? But it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think that YouTube is a get rich quick type deal. You feel me? And boy, y'all are wrong as motherfucker, bro. This is not easy, bro. This is not easy at all. YouTube been taking away my subs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Having a group, being a nation is even harder because I don't want it just being people who are, you know, the people who sub and want to be a part of the nation. I want an inner group as well. That's even hard. You feel me? Like that's hard as hell too. You feel me? Because nobody keep their act straight. Too many arguments. You know what I'm saying? Too many people who let their outer life get involved with their social. You feel me? Too many. You feel me? And so, bro, too many. As far as YouTube concerned, I don't know what the hell to do with the whole subscriber thing, bro. I tried everything. You know what I'm saying? I've literally dug up every little thing when it comes to that. I've dug it up. You know what I'm saying? I can't do anything else about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't. And that's something that I'm not looking forward to keep trying to do. I'm going to need a massive burst of subscribers if I want to break that barrier with them taking away 35 subscribers. I'm supposed to be at 200 something now. Like, I could genuinely tell y'all that I'm supposed to be at 200, but they took away all of that, bro. I was at like, I finally got to like 180. You feel me? And then the next time, they took away like 20, and then I got back up to 170, and they took away like 8 of them, and I was like, yo, why? Why, bro? Why, bro? I'm working so hard on this, bro, and I got everything else going on in my life, bro, and a bunch of emotional trauma going on right now, you know, that I'm trying to get through, and it's just not it's not allowing me to catch my breath, like, you know. But, well, how many views I got? Like 200 and something, about to be 300 probably, and nothing to really show for it. You feel me? I got nothing to show for it, dog, and that sucks because if had I got serious,
I am just taking a break
like months ago, I would have been like, I would have made it big time in YouTube. And here's I'll tell you why. I made a YouTube in 2016. 2016 was it was a crazy year, but it wasn't a bad year for me. And if you must know, 2016 is when I actually had like a fan base. I had a fan base because of my football life. I tell you this, if I would have started YouTube and got so serious about it, I would have a living off of YouTube right now. That's how crazy shit was for me. You feel me? Like, you know, I'm not gonna even front. Like, I could have as a high schooler, bro. Like, oh man, I could have, bro. I didn't know how livable you could have been off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That could have been something else that I could have leaned on to. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real with you, it's not the ideal way of living, but it is very. When you see all these massive people and how their life has benefited off of this one little website, you'd see why it's like, oh shoot, man, you know what I'm saying, you should have done that when it was accessible to you. And now it's like, dog, you're going to struggle. You are going to struggle hard. Yeah. Huh. Have you I started playing Division 2, like playing it yesterday. I'm in the middle of God of War, so if you want to like just, you know, link up and some shit, you know, and put some gameplay there, I'm definitely free. You know what I'm saying? I got nobody else to play with, honestly, and nobody I'm really wanting to play with right now, honestly. So just let me know if you down to play some games together or something. You know, I believe you have Division 2, is right? I believe so. Like, I don't remember. Taking it for what it is. Dang, crazy part is I got so much content on this damn PlayStation 4, and I just haven't been able to post lately because I don't have my computer. But soon. Damn, wish I could go back to the Kim Possible days. Y'all remember those days? Oh man, wake up in the morning. All you had to worry about what the next episode of this came back. You know, when Disney Channel, bro. I'm not an old brat, but bro, I tell you, when them memes get you, when them same memes always get you, bro. Like when you them same memes always get you. Like when you like wake up and all you have to really worry about was the next episode of what's on Disney Channel or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that part of life, I miss it. Every moment of it. Oh, bro. I miss every last little moment of it, man. Hold up, yo. Yeah, but those times where you have to freaking remember you have to remember when the next episode of Kim Possible came on, bro. Or you know, I'm even Stevens old. That's what type of old I'm in. Before Shia LaBeouf and Transformers, there was even Stevens, dog. I remember that it was Holes and even Stevens. Even before then, you feel me? I'm Lizzie McGuire old, dog. Like that's how old I am, and I'm still young. Like you know what I'm saying? So I understood everything at like at a younger age, like type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy. Y'all remember those times? Hey, you just had to be there, bro. You just had to get the full effect, bro. Now you can go back and watch those old shows. You get that moment of nostalgia, and it's like, damn, bro. And that leads into like everything else into the damn cosmos, and Danny Phantom, Fairy Odd Parents. You can still watch those shows today, but it's not like it used to be when it first came out. You feel me? Like when that first episode aired, man, you be like, yo, this is cool. Especially Danny Phantom and the original Ben 10. All them shows, bro, all them cartoons, Courage, Cowardly Dog, all of them, bro. This it holds a special place in my heart, bro. It ain't gonna ever be the same, bro. It's not, man. Now you'd be shocked if we had like a coming out reboot. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like shocked as hell if like Kim Possible, if that had like a reboot coming. Except for that, instead of that lame piece of dirt movie they called live action. You feel me? Oh my god. Yo, I felt like as a kid, I was one of the only few people that was get what Kim Possible was really going for. You feel me? Like that's where my hormones started coming out, when I was freaking elementary school watching the Kim Possible, watching Kim and Ron go on these damn missions, eventually falling in love with each other. Like it was like anime before the anime I love so much today. Like that's what it was, bro. Like. And you think about that, it's like, damn, bro, I wish I could just time travel back to that moment and then tell myself, my little self, bro, from here on out, cherish these moments right now. Cherish them. You feel me? And then when he gets to high school, tell him, bro, straighten out just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? You know, go to class on time. You know, turn that assignment on time. Do your homework. You know what I mean? Go harder in football practice. Show off a little bit more. Be a leader a lot more. You feel me? I should make better decisions than what you have been a lot. Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just give me that time back, bro, and I tell you, I change everything. I change everything. But in this world, it doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn it. Oh! It just doesn't work like that in this world, bro. Everybody's so set on making themselves rich and famous that they forget that caring for another person is worth just as much as self padding, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to take care of yourself, don't get me wrong. Like it's amazing, you know, support and take care of yourself. You feel me? That's how you become a better person, of course. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? You see a homeless man on the street. What's your matter of fact, I was watching you know, YouTube. If you don't see those, you know, if you never watch those videos, the vid chronicles, man, y'all should really watch those videos. Or any other videos involving like sketches of important matters. This guy, he looks to be my weight and a little bit shorter than I do, and he was you know, he was homeless. The story is that he gave his life savings to a friend, a person he thought was a friend who said that he had some really high medical bills, and turns out there wasn't no medical bills. He took all his life savings. Now he was poor on the street. Ran into this guy He got, you know, he managed to get $20 from a passing bystander who was telling them like if helping others is like helping yourself. You know what I'm saying? And shoot, that's her word. That was his word. That was her words to him. And she gave him the $20. He was sitting there, so he got up and see another homeless guy, was to be a homeless guy, and he went. He had what you call him? He had sat down to him. He was like, bro, you hungry? You hungry? He's like, oh, yeah, but it's all right. It's all right. He's like, no, here. You know, he took out $20 and he was like, here, take it. He's like, bro, we could split this. He's like, no, let's take it, bro, please. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, all right. He was like, thank you. And he was like, bro, you cold? You know what I'm saying? Because he's skinnier. He's this skinny guy now. He's skinny guy, you know what I'm saying? He's like, you cold? Yeah. And our other protagonist, he had a big jacket on. He was also, you know, pretty big himself. So he was like, you know, he's like, yeah. He was like, nah, he's like, nah, you doing too much. He's like, no, you need more than I do. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, he was like, all right. He's like, thank you. So, you know, he told him his life story about how he got to this point, and the guy told him his, and he was like, yo, he's like, and then, you know, he had got done told him, and he's like, hey, you be safe, and he just left. And next thing you know, I think it was either a day or a couple days later, that second person was trying to find him, because he wasn't a homeless person. He was actually a multi-billionaire. And he was kind of like homeless fishing, if you're gonna call it that. People who are, you know, in a bad spot, who are trying to better themselves, you know what I'm saying, and want to be better, and taking them off the street and giving them a life that they can, you know what I'm saying. He came back looking for that. He looked for that man. He never stopped looking for that man. He found him finally. He's like, man, look for you everywhere. Came up, pulled up in a tuxedo and everything. A little folded by his side. He's like, you looking good. You look good. He's like, you got an interview or something? He's like, no, actually something a little bit more drastic than that. He's like, and the attention to detail is so he had a nice suit on, but that didn't stop him from standing. It didn't stop him from it didn't stop him from like sitting down with him on the ground in this nice suit. He didn't care. He just wanted to sit next to him and be like, yo. He was like, I'm not really a homeless person. And he was like, yo, I'm actually a guy, you know, I'm actually a multi-billionaire there who owns such company. And he's like, oh, you, and look at shock on his face. And I'm like, yo, I'm sitting here bawling out, because like this is crazy, because this might have really happened in actuality. This is not just an idea. This is an idea that can happen for people who are of reality. You know what I'm saying? You never know who the heck is looking. And you never know what type of situation it is. Remember to help other people, but there are some cautious. You know what I'm saying? Like the man said, he gave his life savings to a person that he thought that was a really good friend. Tricked him into giving him his life savings. You feel me? That's just how kind of a person he is. You can't laugh at him for being kind to a person he thought that was a friend of his. You know, you can't laugh at him. You can't say, oh well, who the heck would give their life savings away for a person's medical bills? When I tell y'all that medical bills is literally no joke. I feel like hospitals and shit, it just takes the helping people all out of the equation altogether because of the bills. But you know, you have to say, oh well, they gotta get paid somehow. You feel me? They're not working for free. You feel me? Them doctors and stuff, they get paid a lot of money. But it don't be money from no government. It don't be money from none. It be money from us. People, you know what I'm saying? Them hospital checks be tremendous. People actually, I feel like some people even get into death sometimes when it comes to hospital bills. It be unfortunate. It really be unfortunate. Like it sucks. You know what I'm saying? Especially from this COVID thing. Oh boy, some nurses and doctors, their true colors showed. Their true colors really showed, and people are scared of y'all now. You know what I'm saying? People, you keep letting people die. You know what I'm saying? Not giving a damn. Oh yeah, we heard all the stuff about the doctors and nurses. Oh yeah, that money that y'all getting, it won't last forever. I tell you that much. It won't last forever. You think you have a good act on, a good persona. What was done in the dark shall come to the light. One of the very first lessons of my childhood. You feel me? The very first lessons of all time. You feel me? There, you don't try to do stuff hidden high in the dark and thinking that this little act that you're putting on is gonna be gone. It's gonna hide forever. Hell no. You gonna get what you deserve. Eventually, you're going to. That much is certain. That much is certain. Trust me. But man, this man gave him $1,000. You know, gave him like a couple $1,000. It's like, I got a hotel already prepaid for you. Stay there as long as you want, and when you're ready, I got a job waiting for you. Interview job waiting for you, dog, at my company. You feel me? It's like, oh, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's an entry level right now, but if you work your way up, I'm gonna give you, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you up there, dog. And you know the biggest, bro, this man said entry level, but he didn't say after he said it's an entry level job, but it starts out at 40,000 a week. I'm like, what? So I was like, I showed my dad the video. I was like, is that real? He's like, yeah. There's some places, yeah, it's very possible. I'm like, yo, what? Like, and then you think about it, like, damn, like, as scummy as Apple and Microsoft and Sony can be sometimes, yo, like, that's the type of money that they dish out to their workers. You know what I'm saying? These guys who create God of War, even the smaller studios, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know how many copies and how much money Insomniac made from Spider-Man, Miles Morales this last season? Yo, God of War, all of them, bro. Them boys make money. They make bank. They don't talk about it much, but they do. They make bank. They do. They do. You know what I'm saying? Bro, imagine getting an entry-level job starting at $40K a week at a company. That is beyond crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would never happen to me, y'all. If that ever happens to me, bro, that's why I remain the type of person I am.
Okay.
I remain to be a vigilantly nice person. You know what I'm saying? Because all the rage and anger in the world couldn't help attract anything. Yeah, I can harbor rage and anger towards any person who did me wrong, but in the meantime, what good will that do me for my future? What will it do? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What good would it do? What will it make me feel? You feel me? What I do wrong? All I did was hit an airplane. Okay, that's pretty wrong, but you know, like, come on, like, you think about it, you know, like, there is ample amount of ways to make a company. All you need is a good idea. You feel me? All you need is a great idea, and for other people to like that idea, and for those other people to like that idea, it becomes somewhat of a treat, because now that a small amount of people like that idea, then more people are gonna like that idea. It's the way the world works. You feel me? Of course, if you want something to be liked, you have to have some type of idea that will help others. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell you, give me 10,000 and see what I do and see how far I can invest into it. And I bet I'll make a huge ass company out of it. You feel me? And that's just some of the stuff I learned from all the things you see. And you get to look, even, no matter how generic it can sound or seem, take something from everything. You feel me? I've seen people make their own company out of beauty supplies, dog. You know what I'm saying? Or putting words on a damn t-shirt. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all, like aim higher, do more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even the smallest stuff can bring in bank. Like, it really can. You know what I mean? Just make sure you're doing it the right way, bro. Don't be going off doing anything else other than make sure you're doing it the right way. That's all you should think about. You know what I'm saying? The right way. Bro, you could do all types of things. You could make your own company. You know what I'm saying? You could do something. You could make up an idea and work on that idea. You know? It's hard because sometimes even the worst ideas get them somewhere. You know what I'm saying? The worst of ideas can go somewhere, but you know, it's not really funny when a person's life is in a balance of it. People don't really think about that when they laugh at these crazy inventions people come up with. You know what I'm saying? They don't think about that at all. You know what I'm saying? At first, you know, the selfie stick, I thought the selfie stick, when it first came out, I thought it was a joke. Because like you know, like how could something so feeble really get something so, like, you know. But then when everybody started having one, and it's still purchased to this day, you like, oh damn, like whoever invented this, they still getting money to this day. You know what I'm saying? I personally don't like saying getting money or making money, but it's a part of, because it's not the main reason, but it's a part of the reason why people do some of the stuff they do. You feel me? I mean, let's be honest here. In YouTube, you may have another alternative for doing it, but let's be honest with you. The end result is you reaching the certain requirements to get monetized. That is the end result. You feel me? That is what comes out of doing YouTube long term and actually improving on it. You feel me? Yes, I feel like from what I've heard, there's always a point and period to where shit seems like it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It makes it not gonna work. You know, me, I have half of everything. You feel me? I have half a college thing. I have my GED. You know what I'm saying? I have half a college life. I have only so much long to go when I get to graduate, and you know what I'm saying? Now I also have a love for football, but I need to get back in shape to play football again, and even more to reach my peak. You know what I'm saying? I need to reach my peak to keep up with the guys in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Because I play any way I can get in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody's gonna accept me with open arms. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take it for what it is, because let's be real with you. The stories I've heard of undrafted guys, Look, I don't care if I have to switch positions. I gotta get in that league because I want to play for a national football team. You feel me? I want to, and however much time God gives us on this earth, I hope I can make it in time. You feel me? I pray I do. Like I for real, it's like everything to me. You know, a lot of people don't even believe in that dream no more. But I'm pretty sure people who train me, I'm vexingly sure they don't believe in me like they used to. But that's all right. I don't really need anybody else's belief in me to be great. Of course, you know, I'm going to have some bumps down the road. I'm going to have some bad times. But those are lessons that I need to become greater. Let's be honest with you. From this point on, I really don't expect things to go bad because I've already been through the worst as possible when it comes to my life. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm in the worst position possible. And you could say jinx yourself. I don't really believe in jinxing, but you could say jinx yourself and say, oh well, if you say it's gonna get, if you say it can't get worse, it's gonna get worse. I'm like, no, you control that. You control that. You got to control it. If you don't, then it's gonna be out of your. It's gonna be all out. It's gonna be all for naught. You know. It's gonna be all for naught, and you're gonna be looking. You're gonna be looking at. Oh no. Wow. 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 Are you serious? That destroyed it? I got stuck. Yo, this destroyed it, bro. Unfathomable, bro. Yo, what? What? Yo, it's stuck right there, and it actually destroyed it. What the heck? And that... What? Oh, man, that just blows my mind. That's mind blowing to me. That's a new, bro. Can you get on top of it? Thank you. I hope it blows up pretty soon because I don't like, yeah. And it cooled off. Yeah, okay. So they be calling that the worst times, bro. Drop this grenade. All right. Yeah. It didn't even explode and it got destroyed. So, yeah, I'm gonna probably end it here then. My personal vehicle has been destroyed, unfortunately. So, you know, one thing I noted, like I really did delete all my social media, and the only way I can message, my phone is off too. So, if you get in contact with me, don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Just don't do it because you're gonna probably not get ignored, but I'm not there to text you back. So, you know, take it for what it is. I've done it for a good reason. Focus on self. So, as far as that goes, until next time, young kings and queens. Wait a second. Wait. Hold up. Sorry, did he? Okay. Alright, yeah. Okay. I have to make sure.